Hello everybody, Illumini here. Now, forgive me if I do sound a little sick. Unfortunately, I am. Uh, got the flu for a little bit. But anyways, so I think I'm gonna start kind of quote-unquote updating some older runs that I have done, or at least have attempted to do and actually follow through with them. And one of them being is actually the Anomaly 3 Rathian, in which case, again, this is kind of inspired from yesterday's video from the Goss Harag in regards to like how much power creep has really changed, because I saw that the last time somebody did Rathian for freestyle at least was about 2 years ago with Lau's video, in which case that one was definitely before any of the title updates, because there wasn't any like anomaly, how should I say it, any power boost, there wasn't any stat increases to the weapons. It was just as raw as it could get. And so, because of that, I just wanted to see, like, alright, let's see how far power creep has come. Because in that run, he's also using, like, the gun paralysis dogs as well. So I'm like, alright, so let's go ahead and do this without the gun, or without the dogs. So, in regards to this, I'm gonna say for sure, my big strategy here is spam Blast Dash. And the big reason why I am spamming Blast Dash like a madman whenever I can, or at least whenever I think it's appropriate to do so, is just because you essentially convert one shell, which would probably do about, I'm going to say 68 to 71 damage, depends on who you're smacking, and you convert it into a full-on hit that also has KO applications, which, as you can see, at least does approximately 266, 275, depends on how it's feeling that day. And that's quite a lot of damage that gets added up over time, especially whenever you have the, I guess, the anomaly monsters, where they definitely get flinched a whole lot less. You can start to really abuse redirection to start countering and dodging things, so that way you can keep on refilling your wire bugs, so that way you can just keep on bringing the smack down. Not only that, but another thing that I should note is that I'm trying to be as mindful about my position as possible for Rathian, so that way she will be more incentivized to actually do a tail flip. Now, the big thing about Rathian in general is that she will generally never do a tail flip outright. She will always have her tail flip as the second move of an uninterrupted combo. And again, thankfully, since we're at the anomaly level, she's getting flinched a lot less often, so the hope is, obviously, you dodge the tail flip, and then from there you would hopefully get the stagger in the air, so that way you get your little dunk. Another thing that I need to note about this is that I'm also trying to keep the fight in the water as often as possible, so that way I can abuse the environmental factors with the squids, because over the course of a hunt, the squids, well, even just one pass through, I want to say it's at least 500 damage, and that's pretty well one giant smack, as you saw right there. And if you're doing it multiple times throughout a hunt, then that's just entire combos that you don't have to keep on committing to. But that being said, she should be done pretty soon. Again, just mainly keeping up the aggression on the blast dashes. Now, I think if a person was more skilled, they'd aim to shelling in a way to where you're kind of constantly hitting her legs, so that way you might get a second trip. But other than that, I'm actually pretty satisfied with this one. Made my goal for a sub 430 simple. Now granted, I will admit my charm's on the cracked side, especially since, you know, charm editing is a thing. Which is kind of funny whenever you come to like people's lines in the sand that they like to draw. Some people will draw it at the charms, some people will draw it at the augmentations, but I think the charms are a bit more reasonable because the charm melding system's a lot better now. Well, anyways, I'm rambling on. So that being said, if y'all guys liked it, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.